Hi everyone, my name is Mo Ajibola. Today I'll be speaking about the 5 winning strategies to earn profit from digital assets. Talking about digital assets, as we all know, the world is changing fast and a new economy has emerged. It's an economy that is based on information, an economy based on social capital, that is in terms of a network of relationship among the people we work and live with. And also it's an economy that is based on digital assets. When I talk about digital assets, the digital assets everywhere around us, ranging from the photos we store on our smartphones, to the movies we stream on Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, and to the documents that we store in the cloud. They are all digital assets. I think the most exciting one really so far, and I think is one that a lot of people are really sort of like curious to know more about, is the cryptocurrencies. But before we go on to talk about cryptocurrency, I would like to touch on other digital assets that we can profit from, especially those that we actually take for granted and we're basically not doing much about them. And the first one I'd like to talk about is the social media. The social media can be turned into a great asset if used correctly. At the moment, I think most of us use it for catching up with friends. So a few of us use them for promoting our product, but we're probably not getting the real benefit because there's really no strategy. But like everything in life, we need to have a plan. You need to have a plan for your social media in terms of the content you want to share, what you want to use it for. Again, we've got different platforms, and each of the different social media platforms, they're all useful for different things. You've got Facebook. With Facebook, you have a range of people on Facebook from young to old. On Instagram, you have a younger crowd. LinkedIn is really for professionals and those pushing or promoting their businesses. So, whatever platform you choose, just make sure that you are maximizing it and that you've got a plan. You can use it to build your personal reputation, you can use it to build your business brand. Aside from social media, the website is also a digital asset, either for yourself or for your business. Now, one of the things you need to bear in mind is that with your website, you have total control over your website. You dictate what happens. Oftentimes, you would hear in the news that Facebook has blocked certain accounts because they're politically wrong, or Twitter's blocked a particular tweet because it's wrong. I think there was a particular nurse that was on in the news that essentially said we did not need to wear masks for coronavirus. And I think she lamented badly that Facebook closed that account. So essentially, with social media, you really have no control over your content and how your content is used. But when you have your own website, you can dictate how you want it to use. You can essentially put out whatever you need to put out. And the whole idea really is to use your social media account to drive traffic to your website. So with your website, you can build a brand presence, either for your business, you can reach more people, and there's a potential for you to earn revenue. You can sell products on your e-commerce site as well. Another digital product that we could also consider is content. Content is a broad term for articles, infographic, videos, and images. But if you're able to produce high quality and well targeted content on a regular basis, you will definitely be able to drive valuable traffic and active engagement to any website. You can also generate leads, you can do a lot of direct sales, and all these are strategies of earning from digital assets. How can we profit from cryptocurrencies? Now, the first rule in cryptocurrency is choosing what you invest in. It's extremely important. Like we've all heard about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is probably the most volatile, yet the most stable cryptocurrency. So as a starter, my advice would be, stay with cryptocurrency. You can't go wrong with cryptocurrency. When I started trading in cryptocurrency, I was buying a lot of smaller cryptocurrency, a lot of projects that came across interesting. Some of those projects have folded up, so I've lost money. But if you can focus on the main cryptocurrencies that have been around for a while, like Bitcoin and other altcoins like Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripples. These are all established cryptocurrencies. And one advice I would give you is if you don't already have a trading account, you can open a trading account with Coinbase. Coinbase has got very stable cryptocurrency, so you can't go wrong trading any of them. But if you want to explore different currencies, and if you're based in Nigeria, then you're probably better off with Binance, because Binance allows you to trade in Naira. Now, so the first rule really is choosing what you invest. So try and choose a cryptocurrency that is stable and a cryptocurrency that is liquid, one that you can sell. The second rule is that you need to do a bit of research about the cryptocurrency. Now, when we talk about cryptocurrency, not all the cryptocurrencies are necessarily currencies like that. Some of them are just stocks of companies or startups that have come up with new ways of doing things and are probably using the blockchain to disrupt an industry. So not every cryptocurrency is necessarily a currency. Some of them are just stocks. So, but either way, there's what is known as the fundamentals and the technical when it comes to trading. So the fundamentals are just basic information about the company, finding out a bit more about the company, finding out about the director, the managing director, the team working on the project, looking at their books, their balance sheets, and just making sure that you've got solid people on the project, looking at past record and making sure that, okay, these are people who would essentially do what they've said they plan to do. So it's the fundamentals as well. Then there's the technical aspect of it. I'm not going to go too technical on you, but I'm just going to, one of the things I'm going to just mention is that before trading or before buying a cryptocurrency, look at the historical figures, look at the historical data. So for instance, if a particular cryptocurrency ranges between $5 to $10, and at the point where you're about to buy, that cryptocurrency is at $9, perhaps it may be a good idea to wait for it to come down to about $7 or $6 before buying it. So obviously, if it's closer to the end, it means you're buying high. And the rule when it comes to trading is essentially to buy low and sell high. So again, without going into the technicals, there are just a few things that one can figure out in terms of just finding the average of the stock or the cryptocurrency and, going in at a low price. But I tell you something else that you can do, especially on the trading platform, is to look at what other traders are doing. So even if you're not technical savvy, if you notice, so on a platform like Bitfinex will tell you 100 people are waiting to buy it at £7, whereas maybe 50 people are buying it at £9 or $9. So again, going with the majority, that will give you an idea of where to place your order. You don't want to place your order too low, so that you don't miss out. And we also don't want to place it too high and make a loss. So again, using indicators, signals would help you enter a trade at the right price. Now, the third rule I would like to share is to plan your investment from entry to exit. Make sure that you know what price you want to buy your investments. Haven't done your research, haven't checked the historical data of the stock or the cryptocurrency you're planning to buy. Have an entry figure, have an exit figure, an exit number. On an average, you want to probably make about 30% on whatever your investment is. So plan your investment and take profit. One of the earliest mistakes I made when I started trading in stock was that I never really took profit. So I would notice that the stock will rise up and it will keep rising, and then it drops all of a sudden. So during summertime, for some reason, stocks go up the roof. But after summertime towards Christmas, I think a lot of people take money out of the stock market. So prices fall flat and you essentially lose all that profit you've accumulated. So make sure that you take profit. The range could widen and it can narrow. Don't buy a digital asset for an infinite period of time without having a profit target. It's very important. We need to plan our entry for our investment and also have a closing for the investment. My fourth rule for earning a profit, or my fourth strategy for earning a profit on a digital asset, is buy the lowest low and sell the highest high. If you buy a stock or buy cryptocurrency and you've lost 2% of your capital, just sell it off. Sell it off and buy another fast moving asset, digital asset. Buy an asset that is doing a lot better. And instead of tying down your money, when you buy a fast moving asset, then you roll your money over and over again. And if you're unsure of a position, assuming, there's a lot of noise in the background and, the expectation is that the stock will go up. If you're not sure if it will go up or it will eventually come down, reduce your position in that stock or in the cryptocurrency. Sell half of it and maybe keep half. Either. So in that way, if it does go up, you gain from, you earn a bit of profit. And if it goes down, you've reduced your position and invested in a fast-moving asset or cryptocurrency. My final rule, which I'm not sure it's actually a rule, but a rule for increasing your profit. But again, you don't want to do all that hard work, and for some reason, you don't profit from it, or your children or members of your family do not profit from it. Digital assets are exactly what they are. They're electronic. So if you do not tell anyone where you've placed your digital asset, if they don't know your password for your digital asset, you could accumulate all that wealth and it gets lost in the cloud. So please do share your password with loved ones. Make sure that everyone knows, well, not everyone, but make sure that there's a member of family that knows what you've invested in. They know your trading account. They know how to access your trading account. So that if anything happens, it'll be a lot easier. They know where to look for it. It's not like they can't approach the trading platform to withdraw your cryptocurrency, but it's really going to be a long thing. So it does help if you're able to share your login or keep it in a safe so that, members of family know where to get the information they need. I hope these 5 strategies have been useful to you. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. You can get me on by email. It's mo@cyberbex.com. Thank you very much for listening and enjoy the conference. And EPR, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Thank you.